Yo, how's everybody doing today? It's your boy Airboy, and I'm back doing another FanBoyAaron review, and this time, I got me the Transformers Studio Series 86 Blurr. Before we look at him, here's his box. You can see 86 number 3. That's because he's from the original 1986 Transformers the movie. The animated movie. So there's Blurr on the front of the box, side of the box, there's Blurr. This side, also Blurr, the number 86. On the back of the box, you got some basic info, Transforms 18 steps. You got robot mode, vehicle mode. Everything you need to know about the guy. And I think that pretty much does it for the box. And here we have Blurr, who is supposed to be a blue Cybertron. Well, obviously he's supposed to be a Cybertronian hover car built for speed, and yeah, I can see that. I can buy that this is definitely an alien vehicle. Let's get him up close here. But you can see he has got some molded-in seats, some very nice shades of blue all throughout. There's some thrusters on the back here. On the other side, there's not a whole lot worth looking at. He doesn't have wheels, so he doesn't really roll too well. So yeah, that pretty much covers the vehicle mode, I think. I mean, we'll take one more good look around. And I do believe that those exhaust ports on his back are compatible with effect parts from the Siege line. So let's find out if they are. I honestly don't. Oh, hey, they are. Alright, yeah, so if you want to, you can totally attach some thrust effects on him to make it look like he's going like super duper fast. Yeah, like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Okay. And now vehicle mode comparisons. Here he is next to the Earthrise pipes. So you can see how he looks next to another blue vehicle. Here he is next to 86 movie Perceptor. See how that looks. And here he is next to 86 movie Hot Rod. So you can see they're about the same size. Now he does come with two accessories. First accessory is this little welder thing. And all of his accessories are done in a white plastic. I'm going to turn the light on so you can get a better look at that. Focus. There we go. You can see it's just some basic white plastic. There's some molded detail, but there's no color there to help make it pop or anything. And he also comes with a rifle, which I do believe is accurate to what he used in the movie. I honestly like this rifle design. It's pretty basic, but it's still got a fair amount of detail. And all of this can store on the vehicle mode. The welder, these two tabs there. Attach two slot holes there and there. You're gonna attach it just like that. As for the gun, there are slot holes on either side of the butt of the rifle here that plug underneath. You're supposed to plug in the gun first, and then the welder. And it all stores under him just like that, and yeah, that just looks stupid. So whenever I have him in vehicle mode, I just leave the stuff off of him. Alright, let's go ahead and transform this guy, shall we? transformation is fairly involved. I'm going to go ahead and turn the light off. I don't think I need it on now. So what we want to do first is, what do we want to do first? I really should have practiced a little more beforehand. I did once, but then I put it off. Oh, I know what you want to do first. First, you want to come under here. Make sure the feet are untabbed. Then, you want to untab these parts here. Pull them out. Just like that. And once we got that untabbed, we just lift up the inside of the legs like that. Angle these down so they're out of the way. You take this whole assembly here, pull it down like that. Then from here, we want to push this in to move that tab up. Be a little tricky to do. Might be better if you just pull it apart. Yep, that's how you do it. Okay. You take this bit here, fold it in. You take the front half of the leg, fold it in. Make sure the knee is lined up when you do that. Everything should tab in. Take the foot, rotate it down, push it down on that hinge, and there we got a leg done. Oh, and I did it by myself without even noticing, but you are supposed to take this seat and fold it in. Alright, then repeat the process. Just line up the knee, tab it into place, angle the foot, push down, and there we got Blurr's legs all done. Now, for the rest of the body, what we want to do is we're going to take his arms, make sure these white hinges here go down all the way so that they're out of the way. Then we take these light blue bits here, bring them in against the body, like so. Take this front part here, rotate it around. Oh, wait, you gotta make sure this freaking seat's folded in all the way. There. Now we rotate it all the way around. We take this back part here, bring it down, pop it in place into his back. Then we take these double white hinges, bring them up like that. Rotate the arms around, bring it up like that. Rotate the arms around, click them into place. Then from here, what we want to do is you want to take these front parts of the arms here, rotate them around inward, just like so. Pop these open, fold them down, close it up, and there we go. We have Blurr in his robot mode, and I have to say, he looks absolutely incredible. Like, I saw the '86 movie maybe once or twice in my whole life, because I didn't really care for the G1 stuff, but I do like some of the robot designs, and Blurr is among those that I like. So let's bring him in here close, so we can take a good look at all that detailed molding. As you can see, his face very reminiscent to the way he looked in G1. His eyes do they have light piping, or are they painted over? Okay, his eyes do have light piping, so if light shines in the back of his head, it does show through his eyes. It can just be a little tricky to see. I don't know if this light will help or not. No, it doesn't really help. Come down here. He's got a nice little red Autobot logo there on his chest. My camera isn't picking it up too well. I'm going to go ahead and turn the light on. Maybe that'll fix it. Ooh, that did not help. There we go. That kind of helps. And going down along his body. As you can see, he has very humanoid proportions. And a very clean transformation. Like, the only real obnoxious parts on his vehicle mode are the front ends of it on his arms here, but you know, as long as the joint's stiff enough, it's not a problem. And Also, I do believe this is accurate to the cartoon, so I'm not going to complain. Alright, I'm going to turn the light back off because I don't think I need it now. Now, as far as his articulation goes, the head is on a ball joint, so he can go all the way around. He can look up, and not too high, or not too low down. The arms, got full rotation on a soft ratchet joint. The arms go out that far. There's bicep swivel, 90-degree elbow bend. There is wrist articulation, but it's kind of limited just due to everything attached to his hand there, so really you're just stuck with that basic position. If the joints are stiff enough, you can bring those out if you want to. He does have a waist swivel. Hips are on ball joints, so he can kick that high. Back, about that far, but this thing on his back does kind of get in the way. He does have thigh rotation, 90-degree knee bend, and the feet can move up, but not really down, and he has a pretty decent ankle tilt. So despite his few limitations, you can get some pretty decent poses out of the guy. And I do love a good posable figure. Alright, let me straighten him up. And of course, if you want, you can totally give him his accessories or weapons. You can take this welding tool, plug it into his hand here. Take his gun, plug it into his hand. And there we go. He's got his rifle, his welder. He's ready to fix things and break things. And I don't really think there's anywhere you can store. I mean, you could probably take the welder and plug it back underneath here, but you can't do the same with the rifle without it looking weird. So we're just going to say he doesn't have any proper weapon storage. Alright, let's get this done. Make sure I can fit him in the whole frame here. That should do it. Alright, now robot mode comparisons. Here he is next to Pipes, another blue Autobot. I don't know why, but there's something about this short, cute little Autobot that I just really like. Oh, anyway, here he is next to Pipes. And as you can see, he's a bit taller than Pipes. Here he is next to 86 movie Perceptor. The smartest Autobot next to the fastest Autobot. And here he is next to 86 movie Hot Rod. They don't look that bad together. Now, as far as I know, I don't think the rifle is compatible with blast effects. So yeah, it might be. Okay, you kind of have to force it a little bit, which I wouldn't recommend, but it is to an extent compatible with the blast effects. Alright, just one last thing I need to cover, which I'm fairly certain I overlook a lot whenever I do these Studio Series reviews. He does come with a box insert, which serves as a background, which you can use to display him. I personally do not use these. I would prefer something, bigger, but, you have the option and it's there if you want it. Alright, I think that just about does it for Blurr. As he stands, he is approximately 5.5 inches. And at the time of release, he's going for about $20. I'm fairly certain you can still find them in stores now at the time this video was posted. If not, your best bet is eBay, Hasbro Pulse. I still think he's available in stores, mostly. So, finding him for around $20, $25 shouldn't be too difficult. Now, do I think he's worth that price and worth hunting down? Yes, I most certainly do. He is a very fun figure, representing a very fun character. He's very poseable. He, like, really, my only real complaint with him are the things on his arms. Like, if they're loose, you might need to take a little floor polish or something to them. Mine are stiff enough that they hold up. Like, as long as they can hold up, you don't have to worry about it. But other than that, he's, I think it's alright. He's a pretty good figure. If you can find him, pick him up. And this has been the Transformers Studio Series 86 Blur. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, leave a nice comment, and enjoy the rest of your day, and I will catch you all in the next review. Until then, bye-bye.